Some boy did it dirty.
I have joining me in studio. The ghost is here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I said the ghost is in the building. Yes. He is accompanied by my 2 million rand sister. The underground gang and the Dracula is here. Let me start with you, Themba Wabadimo.
So Themba Wabadimo. Since they're here together, they might as well be.
I'm gonna start with yeah, that's what I'm saying. Themba. I better get Themba Wabadimo.
Mpho Wabadimo.
No, you guys said Themba Wabadimo and Mpho Wabadimo. So I wanted to ask Themba, when did you? Because you used to be a pastor. So I'm like, when did you transition to being Isangoma? Because that's what my producer said. I was like, I need to find out from Themba.
My nigga, know what's happening.
I was like, it's hardly 2 weeks. I did a photo shoot with you, and now you're like, but you were a pastor.
Yes, I was a pastor.
Umfundisi.
Yeah, man, I was.
Like behind the pulpit Bible.
I was a pastor, man. I was preaching
John,
for 1,000 people, man.
Like John,
all
like
of that.
Psalm 23.
Yeah, boo.
Hey, my dog. And you switch.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you have this couple of ideas of what people make of you. There's multiple personalities.
Yeah.
Where people see you as the ghost, people see you as the big brother, and they see you as this tattoo pala king. It's a couple. How do you put it all together? Which one is the most dominant of all identities we know of Themba?
Listen, man, I confuse myself sometimes, but I'm just me. It depends on the situation and what's happening. But Nabang was explain. I can't explain myself, but I know what according to where I am and what I'm doing, a different personality comes out.
You got 1,000 tattoos. Which one was your first? Do you still remember?
Yeah, my son's name.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Mpendulo.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Okay, now ngifuna le mpendulo leyo mngani wethu wawina wasifonela the day we announced it on the touchdown, and we have her joining us today. And homegirl, I'll say D-Town, if I still got it right.
Yes, D-Town.
Yes.
Everton. Yeah.
And when we spoke to you, you were not open to the world yet.
Yeah.
You had just won Big Brother.
Crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the world opened up. How were you received back home?
Actually, it's been amazing. It's been crazy. I mean, when you're leaving the house, you're not expecting so much love, so much people to know you, and it's one day at a time. I think I'm adjusting slowly but surely.
Really?
Yeah. But it's still overwhelming.
I'm actually surprised that Pilar Tekana brought you on air, because the last time we were on that call, hey, this lady threw 2 bombs at us and our listeners.
Yeah.
I was just like, Ntombi, this is radio.
Yeah. but Koko, you had this life in a closed environment with all kinds of characters. Nobody prepared you to adjust to all kinds of personalities.
Yeah.
And you are not there on vacation. You are there to win a competition.
Yeah.
Then you come across Themba. What was your first interaction when you guys kicked it? Like, I just like this energy. Whatever that's happening between the two of you, I co-sign it. But what was the first interaction when you guys bumped into each other?
Actually, I met Themba before we actually went live on the show. So it was backstage, and he was so loud. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy.
And you were so quiet.
I had to be quiet. Remember, Big Brother was like, we can't talk. We can't
Yeah.
disclose each other's names.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was the story. So I stepped into the house with him and I saw him and he gave me this mean mug. He was too serious. He was just like, and the doors open and we stepped into the house and we found ourselves sitting together and I tried making small talk with him.
And he was not
so
interested.
awkward. He was so
not
awkward.
interested.
I was out of body, bro.
He was not.
Out of body experience.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but
man.
I did gravitate towards him. I
Yeah.
think the first couple of days in the house because he's someone I stepped into the house with, and I think he's been a constant with me ever since that day, till thus far.
I
And
like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got the Ghost joined also alongside Ukoko, winner for the Big Brother 2022, right? 2 mil.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about the money because I know you already blew it. I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about something else, all right? It's the touchdown. Beautiful Friday. If you want to hit them up, 089-110-3377. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's Doja Cat, Themba's distant cousin. Yes, and he's here right now in your studio. Man, you must be on your 860th tattoo. Do you count?
Nah, I don't even count, bro. I don't even know how many tattoos I have.
I want to know what constitutes a moment to say, yeah, I'm going to tattoo that.
If I like something, because I love art, I get it.
Wow, breaking news. Themba is tattooing the touchdown.
Oh, yeah, you heard
today
it first.
on his right leg. Yes.
Of course he is. Themba, I just want to talk about life outside of the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're there, we're watching you, we're creating our own perceptions of who you are. When you come out, people are, filled with expectations. How has life changed for you?
Yo, it has changed. Like, the person I am right now, I never thought I would be this person. Because I keep saying this on my interviews. People used to look at me funny
Okay.
when I walk into the mall. Actually, I didn't go to the mall
Because you know.
because of the questions and people, what people are thinking about me.
Right.
Would say, hey, I'm in a cult or something.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Right.
Do you worship the devil?
Right.
Ooh.
Yabo? So now,
Yeah,
I
okay.
walk into the mall and people take pictures. They are happy.
Hold it
So
there.
it's a different
Hold it
story.
there. 089-110-3377. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have the Ghost in the building and the underground gang is here. I don't know what Stalling Nasty see, girl. How dare you, man. You don't do that. You don't do that at all. We're going to take calls 089-110-3377. I'm hanging with craft talent, spiritual gift. Do you have to go to school to be Sangom?
No.
Sort of.
Huh?
In a way.
In a way?
Because going through the process of graduating, receiving a call and answering the call, it is spiritual school. So after that, if you want to upgrade yourself, there are facilities that allow that for you. Like I'm a certified African doctor and I'm
Okay.
still studying towards my doctorate. So
You are?
yeah.
Man, you must have a lot of male clients. Like, you one of the finest, you one of the most good-looking Sangomas
Oh my gosh.
I know of.
Okay.
With the, real talk.
Her demand just went up 20 times.
What color is that? What color is your hair?
It's burgundy.
Yeah, you heard that, Moren? It's not red.
I see
It's
maroon.
burgundy. Please.
Just because he's allocation, it doesn't mean I don't know these colors.
Maroon.
Go with them.
It's got maroon.
I guess it's maroon. Taki can eat colors. It's a pahami.
It's got
Just
maroon.
Gogo, on Pearl's question to the ghost, your life has changed after Big Brother,
Yeah.
and it's probably only going to keep changing
Yeah.
as time goes on. But
Yeah.
has it in some way changed the perception of you as Gogo? Because some people live narrow-mindedly and they now suddenly think that you can't be respected as Gogo. You don't know your craft, you're not good at your craft because umatisoba celebrity. Has
Yeah.
that perception changed, or do people now respect you even more?
It is a two-way street. There's still people who still view me as that, and there's still people that respect me more because I've changed the narrative. I've broken the stereotypes, and I've shown people that we are people.
I like that.
Yeah.
Changing that. I love disruptors.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you are one of them.
thank you.
Themba, you are the dean of disruption.
Uh-uh.
Like, real talk. Why they call you the Ghost?
When we got into the house, we were not allowed to say each other's name or
Okay.
to say your own name. So we gave each other names, nicknames. So they gave me Ghost,
Oh,
and people ran with it.
this was a consensus amongst all
Yeah.
the residents
Yeah.
that he's gonna be called a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did they call you?
Goldie. He
Goldie.
actually
Go-
named me Goldie.
Gold.
yeah,
Goldie and
yeah.
Ghost.
Goldie.
I like
Yeah.
that. Double G'd up. Yeah.
And what is your hope? I mean, you're out of the house, you're here doing interviews, you're not shying from the public eye. Clearly, there is an end goal here, or you want to get to a place where you're way more elevated. What's the plan?
Growth. To learn as well, because I just don't want to grow in ignorance. I want to learn and I want to expand myself, because now Wabadimo is a brand, just like Ghost is a brand. So I'm just aligning myself to what works, because I'm looking at longevity. I'm not here for the now. I want
Okay.
longevity.
Okay.
I want to sustain my stay.
We
and I
love
want
that.
my name to be up there.
We
So
love it. And-
Forbes is the plan.
Oh, yes.
And Ghost for Wena?
For me, it's like let go and let God, because
Amen.
I don't know where my art is gonna take me. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do,
Yeah.
but I know I'm gonna be great.
But you are though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but greater though.
Hallelujah.
Bigger.
When did you guys get to leave the house?
I'm
When
so
was
bad with dates.
So you lost track of news, what was happening? Like you didn't know about Ricky Rick?
Until we left the house.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only found out when you got out the house at Big
The
Brother,
war,
right?
Everything. We didn't
Yeah.
know anything.
You knew
Yeah.
nothing about that.
Nothing.
Yeah.
All right, let me just remind those who've joined us. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by two of the most finest, gifted, young, energy, amazing. I have Themba the Ghost.
Yeah.
You already know him. And I'm joined by our grand prize winner of the Big Brother 2022, my sister from D-Town, Ukokwami, Mpho, Wabadimo.
Togos.
Thank you.
Guys, I mean, already you are missing out on life, as it were. But the relationships within the house, did you find that they were real? Did you actually have meaningful interactions with your housemates? Or in your mind, you just had the prize money and you were just going to fake it out until you make it out?
You can answer that.
Hey, look. For me, I was myself, but also money was on my mind also.
Okay.
So how did you keep that balance? Because on the one hand, you're competing with these people, like akusabangan ba kaubazi. But on the other hand, you're a human being and you need that level of relationships, you know.
I was mentally prepared for all of that.
Yeah.
I told Big Brother also, I was mentally prepared for everything that's coming.
Sure.
Yabo.
Yeah.
So I knew how to distinguish between the game
Yes.
and my feelings,
yeah.
what I like, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just mentally prepared.
You guys are sleeping with cameras on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, for real. You taking showers, cameras on.
Yeah.
You eating, cameras on.
Yeah.
I'm-
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everything you do.
I
Cameras.
mean,
but you forget. You
Yeah.
forget about
That you're on
You
camera.
do,
cameras.
after
Yeah,
a while.
That's why you did. That's why you got up to what you got up to. Because you forgot, right? Right? You're like, oh,
Yeah.
flip. Like,
Yeah.
it's natural. You
it
humans.
is. It is. Because the cameras.
I'll get kicked out second day.
Oh, wow.
Tebow.
Maybe you're the content we signed up for. I mean, you start to forget, but you know, Big Brother reminds you, the house reminds you, because.
Hey, but you Mpho never forgot, never.
No,
When you're playing the game the whole time.
not in that. I'm
She
thinking
never
about the
forgot this
cameras.
one.
Some of the cameras, you forget, but
That's what
sometimes
she
you
want.
remember.
You
Yeah,
kept
that's
your,
why she won.
Yeah,
you kept your head on the
I
price.
did.
I want
I
Themba
did.
to explain exactly in his uncensored interpretation of she never forgot. Do you mean she never gave it up?
There's a lot of things
Yeah.
I think she would have done if
Okay.
the cameras were not there.
Ooh.
Things like what?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Ooh.
I mean,
Ooh,
don't
that's a
leave it up
loaded
to our
statement.
imagination.
That's a loaded statement.
Sifuna usitshele ukuthi izinto ezifana nani, because obviously thina simazi
Oy,
simazi
Niba.
Yeah.
simazi up to a certain point
I mean-
based on what we saw.
It's all good. Don't worry. Cameras are off now.
Go ahead, Themba
You wanna
Sigma
answer
man.
it? I mean, like,
She's beautiful.
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
she's amazing. Because Bengimshela the whole time,
The
if you were
whole
watching.
time.
Right.
And I think if cameras were not there, she was gonna say yes.
Ah.
Okay. Mpho, is that
Yeah.
true? Was it about the cameras or was it about something else or somebody else?
No, I don't want to get any distractions in the house.
Yeah.
Because I saw what happens in the case of, when you in a relationship in the house, and I wanted people to remain true to who they are.
You are very smart because love for many people is a distraction.
Yeah. So
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. That's a lie.
Sometimes love
That is
just doesn't
based,
make
that
us
is
better.
based on the failure of your past. Darling, do not project your personal experience in our universe. Love is a beautiful thing.
We just
but
watched
under that
Mumutawu.
environment.
Love is a beautiful thing.
We just watched
had.
Mumutawu.
Thank
I
you.
agree.
Morena,
I agree.
thank you. Love is a
agree.
beautiful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, love is a beautiful thing. The views expressed by Pearl don't even resonate with this show. Forget Metro. We're going to take calls. My goodness. Yo, but now yamshela or going to asendlini nje ukuthi ubambe.
Eshaka ngifuni.
Hayi.
Namanje.
Sengivapile.
Namanje.
Nah, ngifuni.
I'm not 2 million.
Can I be honest? You guys, I'm not saying that it should happen, but you'll be the most unorthodox couple I've ever seen in my life. If it was to happen.
Wow.
If it was to happen, I promise you this is the most unconventional moment right now. Like, you probably will give birth in Mars. I'll expect Themba to have those kind of aspirations. There's nothing normal
Yeah.
about the two of you. And I love it.
And something tells me that Mpho is actually quite into you. But angazi yini
I mean, look at
ngawe.
her hair.
No, it is.
Bheka inwele man.
Honey,
Yeah.
something tells me she's into you.
Your
She's
hair,
into you.
the
Yeah.
tattoo.
Can we talk about the 10-minute guys starting with
No.
Both you,
She
you're
must
right.
get over her fears. She must get over her fears.
Pearl-
Once she's gotten over them in her mind, then kuzoba right. Mara, she's into you.
Pearl is right. And I'm going to go to Alex to confirm this. Entle, hi.
Hey, how are you, Todd?
You already know I'm amazing, man. I got my gogo is here. The ghost is here.
Yeah, how are you, Themba? Hi, Mpho. Themba, you know what? I don't have a question for you, but we are Tandega. Raurata, we love the way you are. You stay true to yourself. I watched Big Brother with my whole family and my grandmother. We lost my brother, who is actually your friend. I see on the social. Tattoo naye, so each time ugogo makabheka bekakhala athi yazi umntanami ngaba ngahambanga maybe ngabe sibheke yena TV, so
he's so
uthathe yonke into ebad
What's his
abantu
name?
bebasala bayisho ngabantu
Ubani igama
abanamatatoo
lakhe? What's his name?
ukuthi banjani. So you know what, just continue being you, continue being yourself. You are just amazing.
What
Sorry
was your
for your
brother's
loss.
name?
Thank you so much.
Entle, your
Love
brother's
you
name.
too.
What's his name?
His name is Tumi. Uhlala
rest in peace.
eThokongoma, bekahlala eThokongoma.
No,
Uyazi Themba.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Duduzeka,
actually know
sis.
him.
For real?
R.I.P. Yeah.
Man.
He was a good man, good fella, bro. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
Good heart.
so what was like Big Brother in a pandemic, like with mask on? And I didn't, sorry guys, I'm going to be frank. I never watched Big Brother like in about years. I catch it now and then. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a TV person. I'm sorry. But what was it like with masks on, sanitizing, and pandemic? Must have been interesting.
We didn't have none
No,
of
we
that.
didn't have none of that.
Oh, because you all were checked in,
Yeah,
vaccinated,
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay, good. Was it a prerequisite to vaccinate? To enter the house? You laughing.
Well, I mean, I was vaccinated even before the house.
I was
Yeah.
also vaccinated, but it
For
was
2 million, I'll get
it-
vaccinated.
yeah, because we needed to also be safe around each other.
Right.
So we coming from different backgrounds. So I think it was a mandatory situation that you need to be vaxxed so that you can protect your next housemate, your fellow housemate. Yeah, yeah.
Especially if you're going to be a faction, like, there's going to be some affection.
Of course.
Guys, it was about the 2 million, obviously, at the end of the day. but
Yeah.
what was the other goal when you walked into that big? Actually, when you entered the competition, you had an idea that
Yeah.
about this thing. 2 million, yes, but I want this thing. Was it you want to be a celebrity overnight? You want to build your brand off of what TV is going to give you? What was the ultimate goal for both of you?
Well, for me, because I'm a tattoo artist and I make music, exposure for me to be able to get more clients.
Yeah.
And when I drop my music, ngibe nabantu aba already waiting there
Yeah.
to receive my music. Yeah.
Okay, so Mama Sig also's got a question. Mama Sig, hi.
Hi, Tiwatach, how are you?
God is on the throne, baby. Talk to our guest.
Hi, Themba, guys.
Kunjani?
Yeah, Ushapo. I have a question for you and a comment.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
One, my question is how is life after Big Brother? Like, do you have any pressure? Maybe now this is how you're supposed to be, like to fit in, this celebrity life.
Yeah, it's not easy. I'll tell you that, because you are famous, but you are broke at the same time. For me, the fame that I got is just too much fame. I can't walk into.
You
the
wish it
mall.
was in the balance sheet too.
Yeah, I wish I had like money.
Yeah.
Also, wabo.
Yeah,
It's hard for me.
but the tattoo
But-
parlor now is busy.
I can't even go to the tattoo parlor.
Sure. I can imagine a string of people waiting for handouts now suddenly because they think you must have made a lot of money being on the show.
Yeah.
That's boss.
Sure.
I have a business I can go to. Ooh, that's
Yeah.
man, that's boss. I'm here every day.
What is most interesting about your story, though, Themba Guti, you actually didn't know or weren't familiar with the concept of a Big Brother, right?
Yeah, I
So
thought.
tell us, Guti, I mean, Boktawan Guti yini, and were you surprised when you found out, Guti, now you're surveilled 24/7 and all of that?
Yeah, I knew Guti it's a reality show, but I didn't know Guti's whole day every day.
Yo,
You understand?
yeah.
So I thought maybe kuzobana I keep saying this, Guti. I thought kuzobana ma cut. I started break, manje.
Yeah.
I'm fed up. Like in the morning, I'm so angry when I wake up, especially the alarm. And
Yeah.
all. So Guti, when you fed up, when you don't like something, you can get to filter that thing.
Oh, I
Kanti,
see. It's
You gotta have
continuous.
to bet it. Yeah.
Sure.
Julia, please switch your radio off, baby.
Hello.
You already know you're live on the Minas Drive show. Hi.
Abantu bamlara. Ya. Abantu bamlara. Hello, people.
Yeah. Yes.
How's it, Themba?
Hi, kunjani?
Nyaphila wena?
Ngiyaphila. You know it.
What's about TV? I can't TV, but
Yeah.
the time quickly very Big Brother is coming.
Hey.
Bona, I used to watch it.
Yeah.
Ke a le rata hle.
Thank you so
Keep up
much.
the good job, eh?
Thank
You
you.
guys are doing well. Mpho, thokozani gogo.
Thokozani njani?
Siyaphila wena?
Thokoza.
Sharp. No, I just wanted to say thank you guys.
Thank you,
Kept us
Julia.
Thank you very
busy
Sure.
watching you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Siyabonga. Thank
God
you.
Did
bless
you?
Yo.
Mpho Wabadimo, there is somebody who I work with on Powerball. Her name is Mapula. She says, please send my regards to Mpho Wabadimo. She is crying. She's got hearts in her eyes emoji, hearts all over the place. I mean, to know that you can
Hi,
make
Mapula.
people, just by being yourself, feel a certain way. Kusho ukuthini kuwe?
You know, a Pearl, like I said, you come from Robben Island there and you were trapped in the space for such a X amount of time and you leave the house and you see this type of reaction from people. It is to a certain extent overwhelming,
Yeah.
but you start to see the love of God through people,
Yeah.
the love of Iluzi through people, and it manifests itself beautifully in your life. Yes, the fame is exhausting.
Yeah.
We're not used to it. Prior
Yeah.
to this house, we're just,
Yeah.
anybody in living our lives. But the love, the appreciation, it's people that related to us being in the house. I mean, it's like with every reality show, there's always that character you're going to relate to. So whenever I see that, I'm always touched. I feel my job is done, my healing. I still need to do more. It's beautiful.
Don't you guys miss the house?
I sometimes do.
I don't.
Ngoba uphunga na mali.
Yo. Mara Ghost Nation got me. Don't
That's
worry.
right.
Ghost Nation. All right. So obviously off air, you guys do talk and you look cozy like Pearl and Morana said. Are you guys gonna work on something together?
Definitely.
I see a seamless collabo of some
Definitely.
sort. It could be a clothing
Definitely.
label like Themba. It'll be a waste if you don't have a brand out there,
True.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna come out.
right?
Mara
actually
Themba,
designed
Inwadi as well, and I'm sorry to interrupt. I just
Yeah.
don't want you to forget about the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting book because Abantu thought maybe when I come out of the house, because of how I look, I'm gonna go for businesses like Ikipa. I am gonna make t-shirt. I actually made this one, but I went for a book to open people's minds, so that they know. Don't look at a person and think of because you look like this, you're gonna do this. This is gonna happen. Yeah.
Sure.
It's a very powerful book.
And
because
music.
it speaks like, yeah.
Let me see
I
that.
feel
You
like-
got
I
the
feel
copy with
like-
you?
Yeah.
Man, okay. So this is the 10-minute guide to starting a business.
Yeah.
Lessons entrepreneurs learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Sandy Sanube, the 4th edition. Really?
Yeah.
You put this together?
No, I didn't put all of this together,
Okay.
but I partnered with the
Nice.
person that put it together. Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
That is
Yeah.
beautiful.
I
And
love it.
music from your side, Themba?
I'm gonna drop. I'm working on something very. Before I even came to the house, I
Yeah.
already had like fire songs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna drop. I'm just
Ouch.
finishing up my album.
Yeah.
Right.
Fire. I don't
Fire.
Yeah.
Are you featuring Gogo in it?
Maybe music
Hi,
video.
Bo.
Maybe
No,
music
actually,
The way
video.
He said
umthanda
I should
ngakhona,
just-
the way
No.
umthanda ngakhona.
He
you-
said,
Uyabona, man.
stick to
You-
talking.
like-
Mara sengivapile.
Hayi,
Ngivapile.
ngiyakubona emehlweni
Yeah.
akakagive up. You just uyenziswa izenzo zakhe.
You were saying Gogo.
Touch.
Yeah.
He said I should just stick to, talking and presenting and task presentations because I don't
And
have a singing
acting.
voice.
You can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But guys, I really want to thank the two of you for gracing us on this beautiful Friday
Thank
with
you.
just an idea of what's happening post the house.
Thank you.
I think you're the most successful loser of Big Brother, and look what God has done out of
Yeah,
you
it's
being
amazing.
there. You know what I mean?
I won't lie, it's amazing.
And I think for you, Siswam or Gogo,
Tokos.
I might pull up in D-Town, but I'm not coming for a consultation.
Please.
I'm just going to come and holler because that's part of my
Please.
home. You
Thank
know?
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All the
Thank
best
you.
with everything,
I
man.
appreciate.
You
Thank
doing your degree in?
I'm gonna be completing my doctorate. I'm registered with an institution for African doctors.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna graduate very soon. I'm
Ooh,
excited. Yeah.
man. Lord help us. And let's get the book sold. Where can we get the copy?
Online.
Yeah?
TK, where can we get it?
Shout out to
Online.
TK, the meanest
TK is
manager.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
your manager. You got the
Yeah.
meanest manager. He's on top of things. Like Goldfish. Shout out to Goldfish. He was like, yo, when I came for the photo shoot, he made sure I have my water. He made sure I have this. Like, yo, man, I like TK. He handled business.
Shout out,
Yeah.
TK. Yeah.
We together at in July.
100%.
I like the pics.
Yeah.
You saw those pics?
I fire, Baba.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah, they look
Fire,
mean.
fire,
Yeah.
fire.
We'll give more details on that too. It's coming up in July. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. And I want to thank everybody. My producer is saying, please take Tandi's call. Ish,
Okay, let's do that.
Tandi. We made the exception. Tandi.
Oh, sugar pie.
Love you too. God bless you.
The Dracula is in the house.
You know what it is.
We love you so much. God bless you so much.
Thank you. Love you too. God bless you.
Woo! So beautiful, man. Love is beautiful indeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Gogo,
much, Tats.
thank you.
Thank you.
T,
Thank you for
the
having us.
ghost,
Shout out, man. Thank you
salute.
for having us.